Hi! So, we could go and do, the crystal key and bring it to Tinkerbell, but my idea was to find Cruella. Okay, she's not eating or shopping, as far as I can tell. Yeah, she's not eating or shopping. So is she like just hang out over here? Huh. Well, let's see if Maximus is not broken anymore. Good! So, this morning I was streaming and literally... What? Okay. And literally, Maximus got broken. Somehow. So I just want to get Cruella, and we're gonna take her
darling.
somewhere. Okay, no, we're not. What the heck? Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get her favorite things and then see if maybe...
I give this village 5 stars.
Oh good, he's back where he belongs. Okay. Wrong button. I'm used to playing GTA. Where you press Y to, you press Y to get out of the car. I keep trying to press Y. Okay, to go. I keep trying to press Y to get off the horse. Oh, hi and Merry Christmas. So I was a little distracted when we got on here, but yeah. So I've been working on my story all day, and I ended up falling asleep because I've been staying up so late. And it's not okay, you know? Really not. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'll take the whole thing with me. It says, well, it says shiny Jasper. And it said silk. Then, can we find out what else she wants? Oh, we already fed it to her. Yeah, okay. That's annoying. We had her following us earlier. You know what? That would help. Pete. I'm just sick. Okay. Friend on Discord is delusional that I have money. Not trying to be rude, but I literally don't. Why did I do that? Okay, oh, okay. Found a different way to do it. What was I doing? Oh, we're going back over to Cruella.
Will you help me with something?
Yeah, but not yet. I wanted to level up Cruella. All I wanted to do was take her over to the thing and...
They're all
Don't you believe it?
cheerful. How utterly boring.
Okay, that is so weird. It's also kind of rude. Because thanks to...
How unfortunate. Oh.
There, she's level 4. Yay. But what I want to do... Okay, so it looks like we got a wallpaper. Probably Dalmatian wallpaper. A chair. And we just got 500 coins. Okay. Now. Now, the thing that we want to do is fast travel, storybook veil, collision fields, I think. Pretty sure, but I'm not entirely sure. I know, it's not very interesting to watch me, try to level her up, but, dang it! Oh, don't I have, I don't remember. That is so weird. That is not the way that I planted those at all. You know what? It'll definitely be faster doing it the other way because he does one pumpkin and... Yeah, he does one pumpkin and then he, Oh good, the goose gets him. So I was just kind of tired today. Obviously the goose doesn't want to help. Okay, what I was trying to do... Ah! So the fresh memory that I had before was not a fresh memory. Which is not true. So what I should have done is grab the seeds that I have. So everybody has this great idea to help me with my goal of being able to get the, you know, get my books published. I mean, not published, but get my books bought, or they have art help, or you know, something, anything that is. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, something, anything that, you know, like the art. Like art. You know, they all want to help me with it. And it's like, I think it actually looks pretty good by itself. Not entirely sure, but... Oh no, that's not where that goes. There. Since the goose doesn't seem to want to pick it up. Or at least the goose is being slow. You wouldn't. Until somebody was a bad influence. Sorry. My dad was never a smoker, and then all of a sudden, he's now smokes cigars. But, you know, you can't... We live so far away, you know, 3 hours away from them, that you can't go without, you can't go out with giving hugs. Wait. You can't go without giving hugs, so, so I was getting, you know, okay, so, anyway, I want, so I gave hugs, but it was a very, very bad smell. Oh, why don't I take, Maximus with me? I gotta go get the seeds so we can plant them. It won't be as effective because we can't water them ourselves. But
You're a very wise leader. I can tell.
okay. Only thing is that we've got some seeds from other places. I mean, we got seeds from the new place. Mostly. Well, that's from the old place. That's from Regular Valley. That's from Regular Valley. Okay. That'll do for now. toss this and... Oh, we'll toss that in there, in the other. Okay, oh wait, wait. If I just, then get one more. Two, yeah, one more. Okay. Poor Maximus is out there in the rain. And my, you know, my house doesn't have like a overhang or a car park or something. Oh, I can't get that right now. Anyway, it doesn't have a spot to park him under so it doesn't get rained on. She's so slow. Anyway, I've been working on my story all day and actually fell asleep and it just wasn't okay. I think I've been like, you know, pushing myself too much, so I'm probably not going to make the Christmas deadline. I may not even make the New Year's deadline, but I'm going to try. It may get to where I'm like 50 pages away and, you know, just finish the whole thing. I don't know. But what I'm doing is I'm taking my story and piece by piece putting it into Speechlo so I can make it into a an audio story, and then that way I can tell if it sounds good or not. And like the other day I had written it a certain way and I'm like, I don't like that anymore, so I rewrote it. It was a order of operations thing, because I think originally... okay. It didn't rain very long. Anyway, it was like an order of operations thing, because it said, oh great, and then it's like Jonah said, and I decided to make it, something like, or Jonah complained, or whatever it was, and I'm like, okay, Jonah complained, comma, this is what he complained. But when I originally wrote it, I had to go and rewrite it the first time too, because originally I had the swimsuit shop, I think, down by the police station. So he was saying, "Oh great, I'll get arrested," and then I put it in his final resting place, so just down the street from the, yeah, it was somewhere in the middle between the preschool and the hotel. And the bank. And, I'm probably going to put it there again. I haven't finished it, obviously. But I'm probably going to put it there again. I just, haven't gotten there yet. Anyway, it is more convenient to stay on your horse, but, oops, it is more convenient to stay on your horse, but, oh, I gotta find Fairy Godmother. But it's a lot faster to do it this way. I don't know if they meant to do that, but it is a lot faster to do it this way. And, see, she's already on level 5 and had just gotten to level 4. so I can get her to at least level 8 today. You know, if I'm silly and stay up like all night, which I probably won't do because my husband's gotta work tomorrow. But if I did do that, I would, you know, I'd be able to get more done, but I want to be able to work on my story and actually concentrate on it, so... There. Okay. Oh, great. We only have room for 2 more. You know, it'd be really cool if we could have a panda bear. Well, I want the kitty cat, and you want the kitty cat, but somebody else might want a panda bear. So, officially, as of today, you can buy, what was it, 3 different mansions? 3 different mansions on, GTA 5. Is it just the version that we've got, or is it both? Oh, it's both. Okay. So there's like story mode, and then there's the online only or whatever. Anyway, the newer one is the online only or whatever, and you can get mansions in both of them. So I played the newer version. I was trying to do a stream the other day, and I forgot to put myself into a, I didn't want to put myself in a private session, for one, but I forgot to put myself in my own chat, so I literally had somebody telling me to shut up, and I didn't appreciate that. Thank you very much, and if you are that person, that was very rude. Especially since I'm probably a lot older than that person that was telling me to shut up. Just saying. But, yeah. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah, I still have not been... oh, but I am pretty happy with myself. I got behind on watching Christmas movies, so I watched all the ones to get me caught up today. Well, most of them. I haven't watched Beverly Hillbillies yet. I can watch that tomorrow. But, you know, that's one of those that I'm, like, picky on wanting to watch it. I like the Beverly Hillbillies, but I'm picky on wanting to watch it. So... And there is one that I want to put in, but, I don't remember what part of the series has that episode. Initial D, the Japanese anime, I guess, from... Yeah, okay. Ah, okay. I've got to do some rearranging because I only got 2 more. Not rearranging. Oh! I know something I can do. And I'll do it. I plant pumpkins, not so I can keep them, because I've got a whole chest of them, I'm pretty sure. But I do plant pumpkins so I can have money. And I wish I had this much money in GTA.
Oh.
Okay, do I have any pumpkins in here? No. Do I have any pumpkins in here? No. Do I have any pumpkins in here? No. Okay. I might be able to sell all of that except for lightning spice, but I'm not going to. Toss that in there. Actually, oh. Well, yeah, I guess I have to do that, huh? I was gonna come... No! I was gonna come up with, I think I have an overabundance of ring squash. Not sure, though. I was going to put the, seeds in there. So I could retire the goose. Even though the goose is helping. The goose is being a slowpoke, so... Which one? Yeah.
How's it going?
He's got squibs on, so I'm not important at all whatsoever. But yeah, we're just trying to, that's the problem. Okay, so I went and, on purpose, you know, I went and started doing this one. Oh, I got, chapter 62 finished yesterday. And then, and I started on chapter 63. I did the first page, or finished the first page, something like that, this morning. And I thought, okay, so I've got that done.
Ooh.
We're going to be able to do, you know, we're going to be able to, do at least 5 pages, which was my goal for today. And I've done 3 and some of 4. So probably after, you know, after my husband goes to bed. I don't know why, but I can concentrate after he goes to bed, but I can't concentrate when he's at work. It's like half of my, you know, it's like part of my brain is like, he's crashed before, so, because he has. But anyway, you know, he's crashed before, so it's okay when he's at home, but it's not when he's, at work. But anyway, I can concentrate a little bit better, and, I end up...
Hi there, pal.
A what? Is it a treat piano or a piano piano?
Oh.
Thought I planted these in a row. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to get Cruella up to 8 or 9 or 10. I'm trying to get her up to 10 ultimately, but if I can get her up to 8 or 9. I can get her up to 8 or 9 right now, I'd be happy.
Hey there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of hours, I think. Before I'm gonna get so tired that I want to go to sleep.
Whoa.
Nope, it's this one. Um, Anyway, I'm pretty happy because I got a, even though I didn't get as much as I wanted to do done today, I did get a lot because, like I said, I got one more Christmas. I got one more Christmas thing to do, and then wait, one more Christmas video to watch, and we done. And then I can just do the 3 Christmas movies that I'm supposed to watch tomorrow. I had to run How the Grinch Stole Christmas twice. I fell asleep on it. One of the things I watched was Ernest Saves Christmas. Come on. There you go. Oh, I was gonna, okay. That had, oh, maybe I just fed it. I didn't actually get it equipped. I don't know. There. I unequipped him because I was feeling bad. He, had to go and waddle his feet so fast to keep up, and, I was feeling bad for him. I've got so many pumpkins, I don't need the bonus at the moment. I don't mind the bonus. Dang it. I don't mind the bonus, but I don't need it.
Hi there, pal.
don't know. I keep looking at her face and it doesn't look quite right, but it's not something that I'm going to be like, "Grr, you need to fix it," you know? Yeah, it just, I haven't keep in mind I haven't watched 101 Dalmatians in a long time either. I have seen it. I used to, I don't want to say that I used to watch it all the time because I didn't, but you know, I watched it enough to know what the characters look like. I think we'd have, like, sometimes we'd have the Disney Channel when I was a kid. So I think I saw it on there at least a few times. We've got it on DVD now. I've even got The Black Cauldron. Watched The Black Cauldron once. It was when those were, I don't know if it was like one of those that I wasn't allowed to watch, or if it was just like that rare, or... Ooh, see, we got around 6 already. We just got what looks like a sewing machine. Or, you know, like if it was that rare that I had never seen it before, and then we, I mean, I saw it on, I want to say Amazon. I probably saw it on Amazon. And so I watched it, and I'm like, you know, there's no music. Want to kind of go, you know, I want to like go back and watch it and see if I liked it, because I don't remember. I did not like one of the ones that everybody loves is The Fox and the Hound. I absolutely do not like that one.
Hi there, pal.
And I'll tell you why. Because, okay, the fox was injured, or it was during a storm or something like that. So basically, he went to the lady's house and the lady adopted him, basically. So, okay, there's that. But then later, you know, he was messing up things inside the house because, you know, there's a reason why we don't invite wild animals into our house. But, you know, he's like knocking stuff over, you know, kind of like a cat. You know how they go and knock your coffee cup on the floor and they don't care that, you know, that costs at least $20. Anyway, he was doing stuff like that, you know, maybe, knocking over the laundry basket after she'd just done the laundry, and I don't know, I can't remember right now. But, you know, he was doing stuff like that, and she still kept him. You know, because it's like having a cat. Except for that he's a fox. Then, all of a sudden, the neighbor threatens to, you know, turn her to the authorities or shoot him or something like that. And she's like, okay, I'll give him away to an animal shelter. It's like, you don't get rid of your baby just because it's causing problems.
How's it going?
You know, I kept thinking of our 3 babies. We still had Coral at the time. And we had Sam and Ben. And I vowed I was never going to watch that movie again. Yeah. Never ever. Be patient. Anyway, I just decided I'd never watch it again. You know, my husband was like, we gotta watch it, and he used to love it when he was a kid, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, nope. Because I wanted to see, you know, I wanted to see my, I mean, why my sister thought it was so sad when she was a kid. And then it was like, oh, that's why. Except for, I mean, it made me sad, but it also made me angry at the lady for getting rid of her baby, even if he did go and, I think the girl fox was played by Sandy Duncan. And I know nothing about Sandy Duncan except for her work on Scooby-Doo. So, there was an episode where she's supposed to be doing this, I think she was acting in a movie, and she's supposed to do a balcony scene, and she's supposed to move from the one balcony to the other balcony. Only by the time she was supposed to go over to the other balcony, she had been kidnapped by the bad guy, and everybody's looking for her, and then they finally find the secret passageway, rescue her, and all that stuff. Anyway, it's a fun episode, but I don't know if I have that one either. I have all of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Except for some episodes that may have been a different one. Because I've got, or I know for a fact there's, you know, the Sandy Duncan one, which I don't know is in there. And then there's, the, Scooby-Doo Meets the Addams Family, I think. And there's supposed to be some where they meet, the Three Stooges. And, oh yeah, and Batman and Robin. And I don't think any other one of them is in there. I don't remember ever seeing the one where they met the A-Team, but I know they met the Harlem Globetrotters. I think they ended up bouncing a basketball off the bad guy's head or something. Just sounds like something they would do. So I'm not entirely sure, but I've got something. Why? Well, I'm streaming, so don't say stuff like that anymore. Not still streaming. Started streaming.
Friendship and kindness are more valuable than any gold.
Okay. What does it say? Seems like you might have lost this during your during your adventures. Luckily for you, Dreamlight magic always finds a way to bring back everything you might have forgotten. Okay. got that earlier. Oh, companion reward. Ooh, window! Like you need that. My husband's over here saying, I got money instead of the car. And, it's like, yeah, like you need that. Because he really doesn't. He's got... What did you say, 12 million? Yeah, so he bought all 3 mansions and a car and still has 12 million. On GTA, not in real life. Yes! You know what, we'll pick those up later. Yeah, we still need to give that to Fairy Godmother. And that's Tinkerbell. We'll keep them in our inventory just in case we find any of those people. Obviously we're not going to find Tinkerbell. I'm confused. Anybody else that shows the Twin Towers like that? Anyway, anybody else shows the Twin Towers like that and they show the whole 9 yards. This person blurred out what happened to the Twin Towers. Nope, I have nothing to feed her. This is Hedwig. Hedwig. Because remember, the one in Harry Potter was also named Hedwig. And that's where I named her from. Okay. Oh, okay.
Hi there, pal.
Well, if it works here, then maybe it will be a thing in the next version. He was saying that there's 2 spots in the driveway that you can park. And not worry about anybody seeing the cars from the outside world. That sounds pretty cool. Okay. Oh! I meant to get the wheat. I probably still got to put out another one. What the heck is that? So I got this video thing from, this video on YouTube from, it's a Disneyland video that I don't remember adding, but I probably did. Just saying, I probably did. You know, when those, oh, I want to see that. What? Oh, I want to see that. Yeah. You know, there's no reason other than, oh, I want to see that. And I don't have time right now. So... Somebody with a super loud vehicle just went down our street. You can bet it was not an electric. You know, everybody's like, electrics are super quiet. Yeah, they're super quiet if you're inside the vehicle. You got this... I don't like it sound when you're outside the vehicle. It's like a high-pitched whine. I don't like it. And since I don't want to have to go around, you know, everywhere that I go with my headphones on my ears, you know, maybe they could figure out how to make it not have a high-pitched whine. Oh, I rode Maximus. It's not even up loud. It's not. It did earlier. So I think tomorrow we're gonna try to do anything we can to make money. So we can get one of the mansions and check it out.
Going? Oh.
But on the other hand, I also want to work on my story, so I don't know. Yeah, friend on Discord was saying, "Oh, my friend's got reasonable rates." And I'm like, yeah, if it's over a penny, I can't afford it. And if it is a penny, then I can afford it 58 times. Well, actually 57 times, because all I have is 58 cents. Seriously. Okay. Footsie foot rest up. What the heck? Yeah, so probably I will finish, the page I was working on and then do the page after that as soon as I'm done here. And then hopefully I'll get to sleep at a decent hour and tomorrow will be like raring to go, but I don't know about that, so. I would love to be raring to go, but I don't know. I figured out that if I wanted to get, you know, my goal done in the, in the way that I said, you know, get it done by the end of the day, Christmas Eve, that I was going to have to do 10 pages a day for like 8 days, 9 days, something like that. And I didn't like that idea. It just seems very rushed and... Would you quit throwing them over there?
How do you do?
Let's talk to her. Making peace, start quest. Oh, pirate, I want to try and reach out to Cruella. Maybe with a little kindness she won't be so mean. Yeah, right, and good luck. Will you help me? I can help you, Cruella. Do you think it's silly for me to want to be her friend? No. If you're kind and someone's unkind, you still did the right thing. I think so too. To start, I've baked her a pie. Would you take it to her? And I'm going to try and think of other ways we might all become friends. Oh, Pookies. The beetroot seeds are the next ones I... A what? Won't let me drop anything.
Would you help me? Could you please?
Apparently not. I tried. Well, if she comes over again, maybe we'll have an empty... Or, as soon as I'm done with this, maybe we can find her real quick. You know what? She's not around. Okay, she's not around. We are trying to do something here. And, oh, okay. I thought I got one of the skunks. Well, so at least now we know what we need to do. At least now we know what we need to do for Snow White. Keep on calling her Cinderella. And I know she's not Cinderella. Somebody else is, but we haven't gotten there yet. So I was debating whether to go back to the regular valley and see if we could get, see if we could get the new character, or if we were gonna, do this, and I decided, we got Cruella first, so we'll go and get the new person second. the video that I've got playing almost silently in the background, I can't hear it either, but it reminded me that apparently in 1976, yeah, in 1976, in like memory of bicentennial, they had Winnie the Pooh running for president. He was his regular Winnie the Pooh self, but he had a patriotic hat on. And I always thought that was so cool. I'm like, I want to see that, and you can't see that unless, like, literally, I would not be able to see that until I'm 98 years old, you know? Then by then, I'll probably be like, oh, I didn't care about that in the first place. Or, I didn't, it'll probably be like, I waited this long for this, and... But, yeah, if I'm going to Disneyland when I'm 92, that would be so cool if I was in shape enough to go on the rides and wait in line and all that. But I figure by the time I'm 92, we're probably both going to be in wheelchairs or not alive anymore, you know?
Howdy.
Okay. So, if you are not allowed to say, what unalived means, how are you gonna talk about, the, how would you talk about games like, Super Mario Brothers, where you do a certain thing and you're unalived? Or you're like just got 1,000 coins. Or like, I don't know, one of those zombie games, and yeah, your character got unalived. Anyway, so, apparently my husband bought a really big mansion, and it's got, like, a room for the kitty cat. The kitty cat has its own bedroom. The dog has to live outside, though. I take exception to that. I do not like that. That's not okay. Both pets ought to have a room in the mansion, not just a cat. Oh, cat. Cat goes from room to room. You named him Sam, I thought. Okay. Okay. Well, what? Oh, while I have you, watching this, I write books, and they're available on Amazon in hardback and paperback and ebook. And they are The Rolling Sea Begins Book 1, Pirate's Daughter, The Rolling Sea Begins Book 2, Misfortune, The Rolling Sea Begins Book 3, Hard Times, The Rolling Sea Traitor Book 1, Esperanza's Party, The Rolling Sea Traitor Book 2, The Island. I am working on The Rolling Sea Traitor Book 3, Lessons in Love. Hopefully that'll be out by the end of the year, and if not, I've given myself a deadline for the next book of next year, Christmas, so that way I can get it done in my own time. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about, well, I pretty much don't have to worry about anything, because I will get that done way before. I'm sure. I'll probably get it done by my birthday. But you never know, because there's days when I just don't feel like editing. Or my wrist hurts, or... there's all kinds of things that happen around our house. The one day in January, I got no editing done, I think, because, I was, sitting here playing, whatever game I was playing for the day, and Coral decided to go on her extended vacation. And, I probably would have gotten a little bit of editing done too, except for that, we had to go and final expense for Coral. It was a really sad day. We had her since she was a little itsy bitsy kitten. She was a little itsy bitsy kitten. And we'd had her forever. Anyway, oh, and I keep forgetting to say this. And a book called Adopted, a series called Adopted, and the first book is Coral. So I wrote the book when she was still alive, very healthy.
How's it going?
I just thought that we'd start with her since she was the oldest, and then we'd go to Ben, and then we'd go to Sam, and then we'd go to, I decided we'd go to Bobby, at some point too. Anyway, one of these days, I will write those other books, but for now, Coral is the only one, and that's a children's series. Okay, I think YouTube's having issues. It's spinning ball of death, as as we like to say. Hold on. Yeah, let's just reload it. That was creepy. Wait, okay. I thought it said 1 minute and 10 seconds, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I realized it's 11 minutes and 10 seconds. It's like, okay. Because I was looking at it going, that's unspeakable. There's no way that's only a minute and 10 or whatever I was seeing, so.
Do I smell rosemary?
Rosemary is something that he keeps talking about, and we don't have it. Have to build up what? Yeah, I keep saying that, and everybody's like, no, I don't want to help you. Yeah, and I need help with my businesses, and you guys keep saying, no, I don't want to help you. Not in those words, but that's what gets said. Okay, so I think I'm the one with the least amount of money in our group. Because I went and bought a facility. Yeah. How? Oh. Money with the facility. That's all I needed was to do the finale, I thought. Oh, there's 3 finales on the facility thing that I need to do. He didn't tell me that part. I just thought we were going to do the finale. It was going to be all good. No. Weird things we talk about when we're trying to level up characters. Okay, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of seeds. So we are gonna go and mount our horse. Where'd our horse go? Oh, there he is. I just couldn't see him. Now, the question is, are we getting Samson? So far that we've seen, it looks like we're getting Maximus, which obviously we have. And it... Of course I didn't. Anyway, it looks like we got Maximus. And, and we're getting Khan from Mulan.
Hi there, pal.
But it hasn't shown what other horses we could get. Because there should be at least Samson and Philippe.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? Promise not to tell? We're standing by a wishing well. I can't do the rest of it though, because the rest of it's a song, so. So 7 to 8 and 8 to 9 and 9 to 10 are really tough. No, put that back. I said that. Thank you. Now, can I please ride my horse? Thank you. Only place I can ride a horse. Okay, I'm just saying we don't need to go and rescue Anna or rescue Rapunzel. Why are we running so fast? I told you, I keep pressing that button to... yeah. Finally. That's so mean. So Unspeakable has two friends, James and Gabe, and I want to say it's the one James, is trying to run him over with a, baby Tesla car. I think it's a Tesla. It's the one that kind of looks like a futuristic, tank. Anyway, he's trying to run him over with that, and I don't think that's okay. Of course, with the way he puts them through sometimes. Okay. Oh, can't do it. Now, if it's anything but pumpkins... okay. I was gonna say, if it's anything but pumpkins, it goes in the chest. If it's pumpkins, it gets sold. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, the only problem with, editing is that I'm at a really great part. I want to do it. It's just, my brain's going a mile a minute going, oh, YouTube videos and Christmas movies, and yeah. They're all on the same device, pretty much. Really? You know, I have it all on my computer, so...
Hey
or
there.
seeable on my computer. Okay. There's that, there's that, there's that. Oh, that was sad. Okay, so I was trying to watch It's a Wonderful Life earlier, and I was watching it on my computer, no problem. But I was trying to get on a bigger screen by, looking it up for, watching on you. For watching on YouTube. And it's not on there. Well, you can buy or rent. But basically it's not on there. Anyway. Let's get this stuff done. Okay, this time when we get to... Oh, inventory's full. No. I do not need rich soil. Really? Wow.
Humans are amazing. They discover, they create. I mean, just look at this place. Howdy!
I mean, we're just trying to get her leveled up. And as soon as we do... Wow, I got 65 million over here. That's so cool. There's pretty much no reason why you need $65 million at the moment. And God willing, it'll stay that way. But it is nice that, like, you get the building Scrooge trying to get you to build, and you don't gotta go, okay, do I want to upgrade this one or this one? You can upgrade both.
How's it going?
So in the previous chapter, this is an effort to come up with something to talk about. In the previous chapter, I don't remember what that is. Looks like a random flower in the middle of everything. Oh, that's probably the kale. Anyway, in previous chapter, Ashley had a date with Sam Crenshaw. But her old boyfriend tagged along to spy on her, see what they're talking about, and make sure Sam Crenshaw is is a safe date and all that. He always is. He's her best friend. Why would he hurt her? But, the ex-boyfriend is super jealous. He's always a super jealous type. He, wants to date her, but he is really scared of Ashley's dad. So anyway, the next day after that date, she's hearing all kinds of rumors about her. you know, that she was getting kisses from all three of the guys, and one of the rumors that Sam Crenshaw happened to hear is that she feels bad, she feels sorry for him, because, like, he can't get a girlfriend of his own, so, she dates him every once in a while, because she feels sorry for him, and that's just not true. At one point in time, she was, like, seriously thinking about keeping Sam Crenshaw and leaving Sean in the dust, and the only reason why he didn't win is because he lives in town and she lives way out of town. So it put a major, it could put a major strain on the relationship. But anyway, so, they're all hearing rumors about Ashley, and Ashley, turns to Sean and, hey, did you say anything to anybody about, did you start these rumors? And no, he vows to himself, not saying anything to Ashley, but, that he's gonna figure out who started those rumors. Well, this is during lunch, so she goes and asks, okay, she decides that she believes him, and, okay, can you find Sam Crenshaw for me, please? And, Sean wants to protect everybody in the whole entire world from the wrath of Ashley. So he asks Jesse to do it. So Jesse goes over there, finds Sam Crenshaw talking with a girl just outside the ladies' room in the bathroom, and tells him that Ashley wants to talk to him. Well, it's agreed that Sam will go over in just a moment, and he asks the girl out on a date, and she goes, okay, but who's Ashley? And he explains that she's just a girl that he goes out with every once in a while. But no big deal. So, anyway, that's so, oh, and then he goes over and tells her the rumor that he heard, and she explains that the only reason why he didn't win is because he didn't live close enough to the mansion. And then Sam's gonna go, Sam's been told, okay, you can go back to, chatting up Beverly, but he explains that she's in the bathroom. So, anyway, I haven't gotten any further than that. I know what happens, though. I know what happens. I've listened to that. That's one of my favorite parts. It's ridiculous, but it's one of my favorite parts. It's ridiculous that it's one of my favorite parts, but it is. Yeah, so that's the part that I'm working on right now. And I can't wait until, I love my books. And I really can't wait until the next book, Test and Love, because of the fact that Um, yes. Um, there's some scenes in that one. Like, Sean's having a nightmare. Sean is having a nightmare. And it turns out... Oh. Okay. It turns out in the nightmare that, this female ninja is, breaking parts of his truck on purpose, like flattening the tires and flattening the tires, keying his car. Keying the doors, and just under the truck brand. You know how, like, usually a truck will say Dodge or Ford or something like that, and it's like a design of the tailgate. Well, she goes and puts her, or it's got that symbol on it, like a I was gonna say like a Subaru. A lot of cars have that, but anyway, like right under there, and during one of the nightmares, she goes and breaks his arm, breaks his neck, busts up the truck as much as she can, and then, because she morphed into two of herself, the one blew up the truck. But only the truck blew up. Because, like, it was sitting next to, it was parked in the parking lot, so it was, like, parked next to some other cars, and they did not blow up, just the truck. Anyway, those nightmares are one of my favorite parts too. Okay, so I don't know how long I was asleep earlier, but it couldn't have been very long. But, I'm like, not that, I know I'm yawning, but, I'm not that tired anymore. Oh, and my husband found out that he had he had racked up enough points at Domino's to get a free pizza, so that's what we had tonight for dinner. So that was really awesome. No. That's pretty close. Anyway, I like to get them as leveled up as I can. There we go. I like to get them as leveled up as I can, because then, if I get them leveled up to 10, then there's none of this waiting until she's to level 10 to do the next quest, Dang it. Did you say pizza changes different colors? To what? It's like pizza delivery? Huh. Sounds like we're gonna find out all kinds of neat things tomorrow. But my husband's not gonna be home with me. He has to go and work, and then he has to make ups. I don't see how he's gonna do everything this week. Earlier in the week, he, I guess he like overheated while he was asleep. And so he got up in the middle of the night and had to rush to the bathroom, we'll say. And then, so he stayed home the second time it happened. And then last night we decided, okay, we'll try something else. I turned down the heater and I used my sleeping bag. I love my sleeping bag. It's a great blanket. That's the whole reason why we bought it, is because the upstairs is nice and toasty and maintains heat, but I've got to sleep in my recliner chair because quite often our bed hurts when I sleep in it. And I'm like, I am not doing that. So, so I've got one of those nice recliners that, you know, if you don't have your lap desk laying on it, it can help you up when you need it to. And I usually don't, but every once in a while. I learned about those when my grandpa was, you know, a few years before he passed away. They got him one, and I was like, oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I want to get that. We actually didn't get that because of, that reason. Is because, like, when my husband's not home and I have to get up and I can't for some reason, because I've got a bad back and 2 bad knees and bad ankles and a bad wrist. Normally they're not a big deal. You know, normally I can go about my day and I'm good. But sometimes I just need that added help. And if he's not home, I have to be able to get up somehow. So I'm like, you know, I know it's a little more expensive, but let's get this. You know, we did, and it's comfy. And if I'm like sitting there and my back decides to make noises like it's not happy, I can recline or straighten up more, and oh yeah, I don't need that. Anyway, I can recline it a little bit or straighten it up a little bit, and it feels better. So it's not like, you know, waiting for it to get worse or something. I can't do anything about that, so I guess we will go over here.
Oh, you know what would be great today? Warm, comforting ratatouille.
Warm, comforting ratatouille. I've never had that, and I probably won't because it starts with rat. I know. It has nothing to do with rats. At least I'm, you know, pretty sure it has nothing to do with rats. But, you know, because it adds the word rat in it, Okay. I don't know. Actually, on the game here, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's, you know, pretty much a rainbow meal. um, oh, and one of my stories, it's after Ashley's married, and she's got 3 little ones. She's got Jonah, a little boy, and then 2 little, or 3, 2 little girls, Daisy and Lily, and an evil pirate captain, or her husband goes evil for a little bit there, so he's an evil pirate captain, because back when Sean was 12, or was it 11? Anyway, 11 or 12, William was forced to sign a contract in blood that, you know, Ashley's husband would be part of their crew, and it'll make a lot more sense when you can read the book. But anyway, he's forced to sign that contract, and then they were allowed to go back to, you know, back to the Rolling Sea and eventually back to the mansion. Well, anyway, so the husband keeps coming back, and what the heck? Oh, I think it's fresh baked, and he's trying to show us stuff through the fence, so we can see what, so we can try to see what's going on, and you know, see what they're building next, kind of thing, and it looked like, okay, so it looked like he was showing us the world through the fence. I mean, it looked like he has 2 fingers around the camera lens for no good reason. But then I realized he's like trying to show us whatever we can see through the fence. So anyway, so I found out that the boots I was wearing weren't rustic enough. I still don't know what is the dream snap? I didn't ask you. Dream snap. Dream snap. Okay. Until midnight transformation, step into a magical night where pumpkins turn to carriages, recreate Cinderella's most enchanting evening with a look straight out of a fairy tale fantasy. Okay. I would not be wearing that mouse dress. You know, the mice dress. Heck no. Sound went silent again. At least the music did. Oh, maybe it's copyrighted. So then it's going... No, 'cause it's back again. Huh. I don't know. It keeps going silent. It's weird. So I got somebody trying to sell me cheap viewers over here. I do not buy or sell viewers. Oh, and as soon as I can, in the description below will be the 6 links to my books on Amazon. You know, each link will take you to a different book. And they do not stop at weird websites or anything like that. You know, no weird websites, no illicit websites. Nothing like that. It goes straight to Amazon. And, you know, you just pick a book and it'll take you there. And you can check it out if you want. Hopefully while you're checking it out, you'll buy it, but you know, that's the problem. I really want everyone to buy at least one of my books. But I also understand that there's a lot of people who who can't afford books right now. I don't know why, but my brain wanted me to say understand books. There are a whole lot of people who don't understand books, but that's not where we're going with this. Anyway, there's a lot of people that cannot afford books right now, and I understand that. But, you know, like, I really need some help around here, if I want to be able to keep doing the content and keep, you know, working on my books every day. It would be very helpful for people to buy, you know, at least one. And I'm just thinking that, like, okay, I don't reach a million people, but I don't reach a million people. But if, you know, if the 520 or whatever it is people, I think it was 517 last time I looked, if the 517 people, oh, no, wait, if the 517 people would tell, 2 friends each, then that's 1,034. And then if the 1,034 tell 2 people, then that's 2,000.
I give this village.
Hold on, I'll get it. 2,068. And then, you know, it'll keep going from there. Anyway, I was just thinking that it would be great if people would start buying my books. So speaking of that though, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and please get those valid public watch hours up. If you're watching me on Twitch, please follow and chat. And yeah, we're gonna keep working, but we're gonna keep working on this. Oh, I gotta get that melon over there. Mr. Cruella was standing over it. Okay. There. And... oh, good. Now we can get points for... and as soon as I'm done watering them, I'll try to figure out how close she is. Okay. That looks like she's just at, you know, just at the square. Showing the fluffy thing. I think she had to be further than that, shouldn't she? Okay, let's go put stuff away and then we can pick stuff up again. Yeah, that's not fair, because, I would have had, you know, like 10 years in or something like that, but I didn't play enough, on GTA. I didn't play enough for them to not reset me, 2 or 3 times. I know twice for sure. But... but yeah, it's really annoying. Okay, so... this. You know, if she happens to level up anytime soon... if she happens to level up anytime soon, it'll be a miracle. No, you keep asking me to talk to you when I have a full inventory. Hold on a sec. Stay here. Oops. Finally. 2 more levels and we're done. Okay. Let's pick up the stuff. Okay. Honey, you never cleaned up after the cat. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, then how come I can't? Oh, because that's 108. Duh. Just in case you're saying, this is taking forever. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I wanted to get this done, and then in case there was, I can't think of what I was trying to think of. You know, just in case I needed to pick up memory orbs or something like that, you know, I could. And then you could see what was up with the memory orbs. You know, I'd be able to show you the memories I found, or the memory pieces. Anyway, I can't wait till I come up with
This
storage
place is no Paris.
um,
I can work with it.
for Wishblosssom Ranch. So far they've been coming up with a storage chest for each, for each section, for each DLC. You know, the main valley and Eternity Isle has its own, and Storybook Vale has its own. So I can't wait until these guys come up with their own for Wishblosssom Ranch. So far, I'm super confused with Wishblosssom Ranch, but you know, we'll navigate it somehow. And so far, I'm not seeing where you would put a Winnie the Pooh biome, but it's supposed to be in there somewhere. I think that part that looks like it's gonna be a bridge near the quarry in Glamour Gulch. It looks like maybe it's gonna be over there. I don't know. We'll find out eventually. Okay. Yeah, I'm already at that point where I'm like, was she level up already? I know, she just got to 7, or was it 8? Yeah, we'll check after we get down to the end here.
It's so amazing to be among this many friends.
Speaking of that, they've got that new thing where, you know, you can have a group of people working together, kinda. I don't know if working together is exactly the right word, but, you know, like, you can have them working together, and, you know, I kinda like playing this by myself. Might help my sister, though. You know, like, if she's just, you know, she's like, I just need,
It's
this
just
many,
as lovely here as the palace gardens.
dry wood, and I could be able to give that to her. You know, she has the ability to get it, she just needs it specifically at this moment. But I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for doing that. Because, you know, they put in the thing to where we can have people come visit our valleys, and people got in trouble for that. And I'm like, you know, seriously, why put it in to the... Oh, it's up already, duh. You know, why put it into the game if you're just gonna squawk at us for using it. I didn't do it, you know. Me and my sister tried to do a few things on there. We were just, you know, trying to do a tour thing, and she couldn't, you know, she couldn't come in my house. She couldn't go into any of the shops. You're supposed to be able to do, I don't know about the house, but you're definitely supposed to be able to go into the shops, and she can't do any of that.
I give this village 5 stars.
Okay. No, I actually got a problem. I'm getting tired. You know, not really bad enough to need to go to sleep, but I'm tired. So, when I go to sleep, I usually go to sleep to a story, which is part of the reason why that's part of the reason why, sleeping down here is so good, because, he can't sleep to a story. He tries to sleep to a movie every once in a while, but he cannot sleep to a story. So then he squawks at me because, you know, I can't sleep to that. Yeah, it's just because it wasn't something he wanted to listen to. Because, like, I'll be playing one of my stories, and he'll be falling asleep all the time in the living room. But when it's like time to go to bed, he says he can't do that. I don't know. But anyway. So I was listening to, I was listening to The Island, apparently, when I woke up this morning. Yeah, I've got all those stories able to play in Media Player. So, you know, all the stories that I put together. So far, it's just Esperanza's Party and The Island and Lessons in Love. Okay, yeah, I'm getting tired. Wanted to try to get her up to level 9, at the very least. I mean, obviously, ultimate goal 10, but... Okay. about halfway there. Or almost halfway there. I'm getting tired. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think I'm making my goal this time. I'll probably, you know, finish that book sometime next year. But if I do finish it this year, that'd be even better. Ooh, last year I was able to see all kinds of I think it was on YouTube, but I saw like a series of New Year's displays. You know, like Bangladesh and Ireland and New York City. Well, I don't think New York City was on there until later, but New York City and you know, like all kinds of different. All kinds of different New Year's, New Year's parties. It was really neat. So I hope they got that this year too. Or was I seeing that for 4th of July? I think I've seen that for New Year's. I don't know. Anyway, it was really cool. How do you know? We might be paying that guy minimum wage. Yeah, me. I'm tired. And then the other me, the part of me that gets distracted and doesn't want to work on her story because it doesn't end up working on her story
Every day
because
is a chance to write your own
this and that, you know, distracted me is saying, no, we gotta get Cruella leveled up, you know? It's like, okay. So if you watch my video from this morning, that'd be, nope. Yeah, I did change it. Okay, good. It'd be Wishblosssom Ranch number 4. You do probably hear part of my story in the background. And I'm mentioning this because it is my story, the one that I wrote, and you know, so it's, and it was a perfectly innocent scene, because it was the scene where Jesse was talking to Sam at the girls' bathroom door, because the girl that Sam was talking to needed to go, but Sam stopped her at the door so he could ask her out. Anyway, so it's a perfectly innocent scene. He's not trying to, like, go in the bathroom with her or anything like that. They're just talking. But she does have to go to the bathroom. So he's, you know, stopping her from doing what she needs to do. But other than that, you know, nothing sinister is going on. I didn't want to point it out because just in case, or was it this one? No, I think it was this one actually. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. So anyway, I'm piecing it together a little bit. I mean, I was doing it hot and heavy yesterday and the day before that, and then I'm kind of gotten burned out, so I did almost 4 pages today. I'll probably end up, you know, after everybody goes to bed, I'll probably end up doing you know, making sure I have 5 pages done. I think that's a pretty good goal. Usually I have the goal of trying to get to the end of the chapter, and that just was not happening today. I kept trying to concentrate, and then I would notice that I was staring at something, or like I'd be staring at the words on the screen and go, who is saying this? And I know it's Jesse, but my brain's telling me I have no idea who's saying this, who is saying this. It's funny. Not in a good way. Really? Wow. Let's put stuff up. again. Not there! Sorry, Goofy. Yeah, I am majorly falling asleep. Um...
This village is so dear.
Enough of this nonsense.
Oh, what am I doing? No idea. Oh, just because it popped in my head just now. The Princess Bride is a very good movie. It's got Fred Savage in it. And you ought to watch it. If you haven't. It's one of my favorites. Okay. Okay, we're almost on 9. And then we can level her up to 10 tomorrow. I must have pulled my thumb off the button. Or something. What am I doing? know what my husband just said, but it is not what I heard. You know, like what he said was perfectly innocent, but I heard something totally different.
There's adventure to be had, and I'm gonna find it.
There's adventure to be had, and I'm gonna find it. Really close. Okay. Sorry, part faded out because I'm tired, and part I think having a daydream. It was one of those, oh good, okay, woohoo. Now, I could go and finish that project, but I'm not, because, like I said, I'm falling asleep. So... Oh, he does fit, okay. There you go, just trying to dismount with the wrong button again. Okay, I will see you in the next stream or video. As soon as I save.